Greene County is Georgia's 11th county. It is 388 square miles long and it is located 45 minutes south of Athens. Greensboro, founded in 1786, is the largest community in Greene County. Greensboro is surrounded by Siloam, Union Point, White Plains, and Woodville. Our group took a trip to Greene County on March 8th to collect information for our community needs assessment. Here's a recap of our findings.
I'm the WIC dietitian, and I have an RDLD.
Gotcha. And I am T-Roy Greene. I am the nurse manager here at the Greene County Health Department. I've been here since September of 2021.
And for Greene County, yeah, I've only been here since January of 2021.
Look,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, I've only been here a year as of January.
okay.
But I've been in WIC since 1999. Now the WIC program does have a farmers market program every summer, and so we get somebody, but we have to ship them in, and she'll go to all the different places and set up once a month. So she'll go to and set up with her food, and we'll just print out the vouchers that day. They'll go and use them right then, and but I would like, you know, to see more people kind of have their own little victory gardens, or you know. But a lot of people live in tiny little apartments or communities, so you know they might be able to have a pot with tomatoes in it, but that's gonna be about it.
Now, we do have a little nice one in downtown called the Right Thing. They have just about everything that you could think of. As far as some of the people that we encounter, our patients and our clients, they may or may not go there. They may not know to go there. They may think, oh,
It's too expensive.
it's too expensive, and it's really not.
It's not.
I think you get a better variety and better choices there than you would at Ingles or even at Publix. The closest is Ingles. Toward the lake, of course, is Publix. I think most of our people probably go to Ingles because it is closer. And not that they have to worry, well, I'm sure they do look at prices, but of course Publix is a little more expensive than what Ingles is.
And I noticed that a lot of people in Greene County do cook from home. Now I do get the ones who will go out to eat, but not very often. It's not like, you know, more of an inner city community where they just go up the road and they're going to Crispy Chick, you know, every second. When I go and help out at Athens, I notice that happens a lot. Around here, it's not as big a deal, and a lot of people are still kind of homegrown. I have a lot of clients who say they just go to Athens and shop just because they have a hard time finding the variety that they need. It's kind of funny that I was born in the 70s. These people that were born 20 years later, they don't know how to do anything. They don't even know if I told them, hey, you need to chop this or you need to mince this, they wouldn't know what the difference was. And I think a lot of that is, okay, their mamas didn't know, their grandmamas didn't teach them, but also nobody taught them in school. Is that if they just knew how to cook, just a simple little, they don't have to be, the little French lady, they just need to know how to
make a meal
out of nothing, then they would be a bit more secure in their food. Yeah, the only place because I go walking at lunch, and the only places I've noticed is I don't get to a sidewalk till I get to downtown. Okay, so, I'll just go up here and you're not getting to a sidewalk. And then it only lasts for that short initial, block downtown, right. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. You're not going to be able to walk anywhere in Greensboro, especially since most of the stuff you've got downtown, you've got Bridge, and then you've got the lake. Yeah. And so if you're somebody without a car or without transportation, you're not going to be able to get to where the jobs are. Yeah. Because they're not over on this side. They're over there, right? Yeah. So I have a lot of people, especially with gas prices going up right now, that they may have a car. They can afford to get here.
Based on a survey that we collected for Mr. Du Bois, the following categories are in serious need of improvement in Greene County: obesity/overweight, nutrition and exercise programs, affordable housing, and community parks. Additionally, Mr. Du Bois categorized the following as issues in moderate need of improvement: substance abuse services, diabetes education, reduced alcohol intake, physician, pediatric, and prenatal care availability, specialty health services, sidewalks, and grocery stores. The community around Lake Oconee and Greensboro is seeing growth. This is the more affluent side of town, where we see more employment opportunities and access to quality healthcare services. The residents of this side of town are able to take advantage of more recreational resources such as golf and other activities that can be done around Lake Oconee. Greensboro truly is a tale of two cities, where the less affluent side, located on the other side of I-20, lacks access to grocery stores, healthcare, and transportation services, which has contributed to the increasing obesity rates from residents living on this side of town.
Here it's a bit more affluent in certain spots, so there's a bit more call for services, so there's a bit more access. Yeah. But then again, they're not accessible to everyone. Now, I have noticed if they're from here and they're more of a, farmer kind of background, then yeah, they're more outdoorsy and they'll just go do stuff, stuff like that. But yeah, if they've just kind of grown here from the city part, then yeah, they're not gonna.
Do you think the lack of exercise and recreation in Greene County contributes to the high obesity rates?
Is the rec department, I think, I can't remember.
And there's a Y.
Yeah.
There's a Y here. Yeah,
So,
YMCA.
they have that option
Mhm.
that they can go there. But
Yeah.
as far as like a big playground with lots of equipment, because I've seen some playgrounds that actually have workout equipment,
Yeah.
built in for like the adults and the guided track, but I don't see Greene County having any.
Yeah.
The small towns, Greensboro, Eatonton, do not really have very many public parks.
I think for Greene County, transportation is a huge issue. We've got patients that unfortunately, will come in for a service and not always follow up like they can because they don't have a ride. That's a big challenge. I think for the young mothers, daycare is an option of trying to find where can my child go that I can afford.
Yes.
Because then that also leads to what jobs can I take? And then you're just continuing that cycle of, living in poverty because you can't better yourself because you can't find those services that you need so you can get a better job.
Right.
You might have the education, but when it comes to daycare, not having daycare is going to affect where you can go. And transportation is going to affect where you can go. We've got the transit bus, but it's, you call, they come pick you up. There's not really a set schedule on where they're going and, what time they can pick you back up. So it's, you might get somewhere, but it might take you forever to get back home.
Especially in the past couple of years with COVID, our church started a soup kitchen, and I thought, what? Are you kidding me? Where are we doing this in this small town? And it was unbelievable, the number of people who needed food. And it's grown, plus homeless people. So there has been especially a larger need, and especially for nutritious food.
Here do an adult health. It mainly right now is focused on hypertension, but we do have a protocol for diabetes. It is for those that are just diagnosed, that can be easily maintained. If it's one of those, we can give them medication, but it's still not maintaining the diabetes or hypertension, we definitely refer them out if it's something we feel that you need more care, you need better follow-up. We haven't had any diabetes patients, it's mainly been hypertension, but I can see where it can grow once we start delving into that a little bit more. So it's mainly been focused hypertension. They've kind of built their own little city out there.
Yeah.
And if you've ever visited out there, you'll understand. I mean, doctor's offices, everything.
Mhm.
So you don't look for those people to come. So I think the people in Greensboro, and like Union Point,
They're from
you,
here.
you were born here, you stay here, you die here.
Yeah.
The people from the lake, they come in, they visit their homes, they fly back out. You know, that's that side of Greene County, and it really is Tale of Two Cities.
Greene County, we have both affluent people and a large group of poor people.
There is a major difference between the more affluent Lakeside Greensboro and the less affluent rural Greensboro. The affluent side has built up their own city with adequate resources and services to accommodate their lifestyle, while the less affluent side lacks the same accommodations like grocery stores and even safety measures such as sidewalks. Obesity rates are higher in the less affluent community, which can be attributed to various social determinants of health. We have identified obesity as a major health concern in this part of Greene County, and we would like to combat this by developing a nutrition program in the community to decrease obesity rates and increase food security and overall health.